This is the arrival of the former Commissioner of Education, Prince Ndubisi Chibweze Abo. A round of applause. Daddy, please go to the right table.
Ladies and gentlemen, with grooms on the way that delayed me on my arrival. I want to call on Professor Sunday Onwe to lead us in open prayer. Thank you.
Please let us pray. Father, we are here to celebrate our brother. We are here to interact, and we are here to do your will. We pray that you grant to join messages those that are still on their way. We pray of days too that our deliberations here will be according to your will, and at the long run, all honor and glory will be returned unto thee. Father, we pray that you continue to help all of us here to move from one height to the other. Help our young ones, help the organizers and this association, that they will, so that they will take Nigeria to greater heights. This and more we ask through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father.
I want to recognize members of the high table, especially our father, who knows history more than anyone living. Chief Giawo, now you're welcome, sir. I also recognize distinguished professors here seated. I invite the chairman of ANA, Ebonyi State, to come and give his welcome address. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. May I stand on the protocol as established. Thank you. Before that, I want to... Okay, it's going out. Thank you. I want to welcome everyone to this epoch-making event. It's a special day to all of us. And as the chairman said, it's not a day for speech making. It is a day we have set aside to say thank you to individuals who have in many ways impacted the society. And as you can see, ANA, the Association of Nigerian Authors, is the umbrella body of creative writers, Nigerian creative writers, both in Nigeria and outside the country. And what do? We nurture creativity through literature. And here in Ebonyi, what you see today is a branch of the association, because we have branches in all the states of the Federation. Today, the special activity is the fact that we are going to say thank you to some deserving individuals who, some of them are here today. It's not going to be a time-taking event, but a brief one, full of gratitude, so to say. And I want to thank everybody for coming.
We have always wanted to be part of this occasion has come. It is a moment where we go straight to unveiling and presentation of the greens. Bossa is bossa. Every week. God bless you. He may not have money, but he knows where the money is. So let him come He doesn't need to show us where the money is, but he must unveil, because knowledge attracts wealth. Knowledge is power. Knowledge planted in the minds of this young one will bear fruits. Fruits that will boost the economy of our country, Nigeria. Therefore, call on the pastor of Ebonyi State University, Chief, is to come and unveil the grace. In fact, I am surprised. A typical bossa in a higher institution will always have a second name. You know their second name now. Bossa, how are you? No money. Bossa, I am greeting you. I said there is no money. I'm happy he disappointed us by saying that he doesn't have money, but his friends will contribute to give us 50,000 naira to unveil the grace. Bossa, God bless you. God bless you. For being a special type to Bossa. Yes, please, we are moving in no particular order. They said I was appointed to chair this occasion. That doesn't mean I am a very wonderful chairman. After all, I have not chaired an occasion like this in my life. So if I point at you, please respect the point. We have somebody whose policies has touched lives today. Former Commissioner for Education, who understands, of course, the precepts of giving knowledge. And it would be unfair if I don't call him to come and unveil the grains of knowledge. And on that note, I want to invite Chief Ndubisi Chibreza to come and unveil the grains of knowledge. Honorable Commissioner, you are welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Please permit me to adopt the protocol already in place. So the grain of knowledge, or the grains of knowledge. I love reading. I love writing. And as we all know, knowledge is life. My elder brother, Professor Sondong, had already unveiled this. And now we know they gave shish. We know they give shish. But I will tell my friends here to see if they will bring 50,000. Yeah, thank you.
Standing on the spirit of relationship. Chief Chibezago, thank you for not giving us a shish. His friends will rally around and give us 50,000 naira. God bless you, sir. God bless you. The knowledge is expanded. And in the spirit of we know they give shishi, I want to invite a business mogul who is sitting right behind me. Some of us may not know him to be in the academia, but because of his love for knowledge, in his business enterprise, he has touched lives. He has a traditional title. We call him Ugubuzwe or Jackie. And I believe in the power of that title note, I want to invite Chief Mago of Kilevero Hotels to come and unveil the closing ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Honorable Lightable. Calling me at this point in time, it was surprising anyway. I am here in dual capacity. One, I'm here representing a brother, a friend, an associate, an ally, and my other engineer, Shady, Marfa, Omenife, Ndo. You guys all know. It's Noru and not local government area, Anambra State. He will be given an award today as well. And also my humble self, Chief Magoro and I like books like this. And seeing our young students who are also trying to do the line of writing as well. So without taking much of your time, I will do 2 donations. One of my brother sent me, and one of myself. For him, I will, on his behalf, pledge 50,000 naira. And for me, 20,000 naira.
Take copies. God bless you.
Because sum of 50,000 naira from the former Commissioner for Education, Prince NDBC Abu. Round of applause.
This, I know the give shishi style is working. Thank you. Yes, this one happened before me. If I wasn't here, yes, of course, someone would have told me the story. But by the special grace of the Almighty, I'm here and have seen Umeni Fernando ably represented by Chief Mago, and Chief Mago representing himself. Please, on behalf of Anna, Chief Mago, thank you very much. We also thank you and ask you to extend the thanks. Take it to Umeni Fernando. Tell him that lovers of knowledge do not lack. Even if you lack in the pocket, you will not lack in the head. And when you do not lack in the head, of course, some people should remember the story of Tales of Miles. Projecting, and when farmers gave up, Tales was able to make his plants, and his plants flourished. And with that, he was able to acquire so much wealth that he even fed the people of his community. He had knowledge, he was patient, and he had his eyes on the ball. Today, we are all here, and we're all going to have our eyes on the ball. And that ball shall be having our eyes on the ball of knowledge, the grains of knowledge. We all watch football. In the act of watching football, you see in between games, or with 5 games go on, some balloons will fly into the pitch. those balloons are not the balls. And if you are a player on the ball and you get distracted, leaving your eyes off the ball and taking it to the balloon, you will never ever get to your destination of victory. The creams of knowledge. As we sat here, and Yehuda representing himself, Engineer Danny representing himself, and of course, possibly his person. Engineer,
A round of applause.
go and unveil the creams of knowledge.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for coming. I am delighted, very delighted indeed to be here. First off, I am a member of the Association of Nigerian Authors. My name is Obi Naudelu. And so, this is our event. And secondly, I am here to represent my boss, my principal, Engineer Asman. When Richard, who is our chairman, came to the office and brought the invite, I sent it to Engineer Elias, and he said, because of the political situation and the environment we are in, and because of his culture to not accept prizes, he was going to say no. But because this is a body of authors, seekers of knowledge, lovers of knowledge, he cannot say. And he said, of course, for a couple of weeks now, he has not been around, he has been in Abuja. He asked me to represent him, also because I'm a member of ANA. So I am indeed very delighted to be here. And Engineer Elias has also been found worthy to receive an award today. So for that, we are very grateful. We want to thank Anna and to say that we are hopeful that we are going to emerge as the APC gubernatorial candidate and eventually the governor of Ebonyi State come 2023. And he has asked me to tell you that, okay, maybe I'll say that after the award ceremony. But for the book, he has asked me to give you this in appreciation. On behalf of my beautiful wife, Mama, and my children, I hope you will support our association with 50,000 naira.
I am dumbfounded. You know why? Because Engineer, you're welcome. Because most contemporary politicians are always very interested in the next world election. But today, we have seen one who, despite the tight schedule, is interested in the next generation. Please, let us give them a round of applause. Yes, the grains of knowledge, you shall not be afraid. Before I go to my left, there's something we must understand. That we have somebody on this side of the hall who has paid his dues. Somebody who I can describe as an all-time student student and teacher of history. When I say student and teacher of history, I make reference to what Aristotle said some centuries ago. Aristotle said that when a teacher teaches a student, two people learn. In that case, the teacher and the student are learning at the same time. And so when I describe him as an all-time student and teacher of history, I want you to understand that even as he sits here with us, even as he stares into this gathering, he is regurgitating and reassimilating the concept of history. Because today, definitely, is going to be historical in the stories of Anna Ebonyi's chapter. And that story of history shall not be complete if we do not mention a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather.
And the fabulous.
He is no one else than Chief Gabriel Abo, Chief Robasa. I'm not asking you to unveil. He doesn't need to unveil. Having been an all-time student of history, he is the man of absolute knowledge and precision. So I want to call on the chairman of Ghana, the man from my motherland, the man from my motherland, chairman of Ghana. Please come and personally hand over the grains of knowledge to Chief Gabriel Abo. Chief, a token from Ghana.
I'll borrow from the chairman that just said, I am benumbed. Myself, I am confounded. I am overwhelmed. A good number of your fathers were my students, and your mothers were also my students. So, very highly pleased. We went in the education arena when some of you were just ideas in your parents' heads. So I am happy. There is always this saying, get children who are better than you in good things, positive, and not negative. And I am here today to see my children's children at the top of education here and in government. I thank God. I will talk twice in my grave when I remember that there are people who have survived me. So, there is also a reference still in that. When the child had the lead cut, I'm going to say, I saw it. It was present something to say, I saw it. So, at the end of this, I will talk to the chairman of this occasion, what I was instilling that. It is what they give to me that I have. Right now, I have nothing, but I have children.
In April, that's Easter Sunday. Another round of applause for you.
No, that's it. In fact, I want to say it openly, that I believe, I think I'm still an idea in the minds of my parents right now, because I don't think I've found my footing in this business of knowledge seeking. Socrates, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. And now, want to be like you when I grow up. Please clap for him. If you do not want to be like him when you grow up, I personally want to be like him when I grow up. Yes. Thank you, sir. Anaha waka agumata is. And let the unveiling business continue. Yes. To my left, Professor G. Full stop. M. Full stop. T. Gloria. To Rachel. Amazing. She's a professor of human letters. She was dean, she was that, she has been that, and today she is here. Because she's here, she is going to tell us indeed that the business of unveiling will take a new dimension, because she is going to be the first woman to unveil the greatness of knowledge. Plus,
permit me to stand and read the existing protocol. My chairman, thank you very much. And I just want to take up by saying that when Papa said he has children, if you have children, you have everything. And children in this sense might not necessarily be physical beings. They can be ideas that you have seen, that have grown and have borne fruits. So as I stand here today, I'm a very, very, very happy mother of Anna Ebonyi State. I remember in 2000, 2001, when we started this association, I and Dr. Kingsley Agbogbode, we came together, we met ourselves in Ebonyi State. And we started thinking. So I'm very, very happy that though the organization, association, when it started, it was just like any child. You are also certain whether it will grow or it won't grow. Some people will turn up today, tomorrow they will go away. But we persisted. In those days, at this time, we used to go to schools. I don't know here, it was one of us. We go to many schools, secondary schools and primary schools in Ebonyi State, just to talk to them about literary writing, the importance to find out and discover your own creativity. I'm happy that today the schools are coming to us. And it's very, very important that many of the events that we organize in those days, we always involved the children. Why? Because that's the future. For any society to be meaningful, to grow, in the next 1,000 years, if we are to say that we have a Nigeria, we have a country, we have whatever you want to call your own ethnicity or your group, you must invest in the future generation. And any society that does not do that, you find out that that society will not exist. There are civilizations and societies that have gone extinct. We don't need to search more why they are extinct. What I'm saying is actually what led to it. So it stands to reason that any society that wants development, civilization, you want to reckon with your future, you start thinking about the younger generation. How do you nurture them? How do you make them grow? And then, slightly on the side of what the chairman said, every generation owes a responsibility to define yourself, to justify why you are here and now at this moment of world history. It is your responsibility. Some of us came up and worked with this idea of Anna Ebonyi, and I'm happy that today, those that are in charge, I'm so proud of them. Members of the school, some have even gone to national bodies like my chair, O'Donnell here. But they were able to talk about this. It's really, really wonderful. That's what it should be. That's what we should be doing. And I'm also happy that within the body of Anna Ebonyi, some of our writers have actually made national names. And I know the international one is just on the way. Just some months ago, the works of Engineer Odeme was shortlisted among the NLG Prize. The NLG Prize is the highest prize so far in Nigeria. So his work came up there. So I'm so happy that we have this kind of people now in Anna Ebonyi. And I believe that with what we are seeing today, definitely, in the next 50 years, 100 years, we won't be searching for this association. They will definitely be in the annals of the world history. So on that note, I want to welcome our baby here. Or will I say the grandbaby, because the baby is already the Anna Ebonyi. So the grandbaby, and moreover, some of you are already know the grandmother. So I want to welcome this other grandchild with the sum of 20,000 naira. Thank you very much.
Professor G, Professor M, Professor T, and Professor J. Thank you very much. Of course, give her a round of applause. Chifuke. Yes, I know him. Prof, thank you very much. God bless you for being a mother of Hannah in Ebonyi State and impacting on young ones. God bless you for this generosity. Yes. No problem, sir. Okay. Yes. As one of the children, yes. Like us, yes. Please Jordan. I see this. Okay, no problem. Yes, I believe the struggle is enough. Yes, Professor James has bought cash. Thank you very much. We get bruised. We get whitewashed. We get blackmailed just to make sure that the future of our young ones are intact. Some people will not remain professors forever. They will die. Sorry, I'm not saying they will die now. They will die. The young ones will step in. If the young ones are stepping into rat holes, if the young ones are stepping into environments that could be described as hostile and unfriendly, if the young ones step into a bleakness in the academia, what will be their fate? And so far, as long as we are here, the struggle continues. And on that note, as the struggle continues, I want to invite my brother in the struggle, the Igwe of Alex Ekweme Friend University. He is the chairman, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU, that are on strike. Igwe, strike us by unveiling the greens. Let me tell you, sir, great Nigerians, I salute you all. Well, I'm here today because I also believe that enough is enough. Enough is enough. When Comrade Ina invited me to this occasion, I said, good, I want to identify with this group. This is the group that will use their pen and paper to redirect the minds of our leaders. Just like the chairman said, we've been on strike for good 5 months now. How do you expect this knowledge, grains of knowledge, how do you expect it to be impacted to younger generation? Some people cross the bridge and collapse it. The same people telling us enough is enough. I saw Wike on television last week celebrating her daughter. Her daughter graduated in UK. And our students are here in Nigeria out of school. Universities on strike. Nobody is asking questions. Nobody is providing solution. The only solution is enough. I actually want this association to use their pen and paper and inform our leaders that enough is enough. We can't continue this way. This knowledge we are talking about now, is it going to stop here? Is it going to stop with these professors we have here? We need continuity. So, this knowledge will be extended to them. We have to extend it to them so that they will know that the knowledge is a continuity and it will not end here. The younger ones are here so that they will understand that this knowledge can only be possible if our leaders value it. This knowledge can only be impacted on younger ones if our leaders are interested. But I don't want us to lose hope. There is still hope. I believe there must be a change, positive one. Not the ones they told us the other time. We must have a positive change this time around. Our fathers, mothers, they are not happy that our children are at home. But we want to get it right this time around. The university-based unions on site, we are not happy that we are on site. They are not paying us. They want to starve us so that we go back and the business continues. But we say enough is enough. We want to get it right this time around. So tell your parents, even the students here, please be present with us. Everything okay. On that note, like we say, we want to give respect because enough is enough. I'll still do something, so that this thing will continue to circulate. I'll give the sum of 10,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, I'll go chief in quote in bracket wants to make a pronouncement. Please, sir, go ahead, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. My chairman, sir, please permit me to stand on the existing protocol. Prof, you don't know why I'm saying chief, but that's okay. Sorry, I was running a bit late. We just drove in from Enugu this afternoon. And incidentally, as we were walking into the hall, my father was holding the microphone. I heard part of what he said. And the most important one I heard was that he has nothing, but he has children. And I happen to be one of the children. Biologically, he has a lot of We have a lot of other unbiological children in our midst. So Biko, on behalf of my family and my siblings, we want to support the unveiling of the sum of 10,000 naira. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chief Oke, Ebonyi. Please, we have realized that the unveiling process continues. The first person that unveiled, say he unveiled it from his mind, and then let that mind sweep across the hall. As it sweeps through the hall, I want to bring your indulgence that the item number, I didn't count it well, but presentation of awards should commence while we also receive members of this gathering that we want to unveil the greens. So
we have come to another important aspect of today's event. But like you rightly pointed out, the unveiling will still continue. But for the business of, a very important business of the day, the Senate session, Senate meeting of the university, Ebonyi State University, the dean and some other professors here from the school may be leaving to go and join in that procedure. So they are people who have been probably found worthy based on what they have done, their contributions to education and the society in general. We'll start with the Dean of Deans, the Dean of the PG School, Ebonyi State University, Professor R. Ifeanyi Iroha. Please, we are giving him a special award in recognition of what he has done by repositioning the fortunes of that institution. Time was in the past when people who were running postgraduate studies at the Ebonyi State University used to go.
This Distinguished Service Award in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the development of education to our students' administrative service. Association of Nigerian Authors, this Distinguished Service Award in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the development of education. Thank you.
The MD, Mrs. Antonia Udoma, is in the name, the person of Chief Mr. Emmanuel Level. Please, the presence is needed at the high table. Round of applause for him, please. Okay, yes, before we go to the next award, we probably have in our midst a distinguished personality in the club that is the president of the Vice Chancellor, the calling of Green Powers Club. Please, sir, can you stand up for recognition? A round of applause for him, please. Yes. The next in line. Gentlemen, we equally wish to use this opportunity to honor the young but enterprising citizen of this state, Barrister Chief Ndubisi Chibezabo. Is distinguished in many ways. He has been a former commissioner, he is a school administrator, he is a business mogul. He has so many things to his name. He has asked us to read a brief citation for him before the award is presented to him, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Yeah. Prince Ndubisi Onwechibezabo is the Otogishi second officer at Ebonyi State. He was born on the 7th of March 1972 to the family of His Royal Highness Dr. Israel Onwechibezabo, the Ogaba Idu II officer. Prince Chibezabo, as he is popularly called, is a lawyer, educationist, farmer, and political activist. He is the president of the United for Jesus Ministry. He is the founder of the Royal Comprehensive College, example, Mandate International Secondary School is here, Demonstration Nursery and Primary School, example, Alabata Farm Limited, among others. He is also the publisher of the Oil newspaper. His scholarship foundation, founded in 1996, has given many the opportunity of acquiring Western education from nursery to tertiary levels. Utudu Nishegbe believes that the best way to worship God is to serve humanity. He has held the following positions: Honorable Commissioner for Education, Ebonyi State, 2011 to 2015, State Secretary, National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, 2005 to 2006, Pioneer President, National Association of Ebonyi State Students, 1997 to 1999, Pioneer President, Izia Youth Association, 1998 to 2001, Secretary General, Umagara Principals of Education, 1988 to 1990, Principal Partner, Prince Ulisi Owenshibe's Above Chambers, 2009 to date, President, United for Jesus Ministry, 2010 to date, Vice President, Manila University, USA, 2021 to date. He has received numerous awards from many institutions and organizations within the country and overseas, which will be too many to be mentioned here because of time. To the glory of God today, we present to him, Mr. Chairman,
Prince, may you receive from the Association of Nigerian Authors an Excellent Service Award in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the development of education. Congratulations.
President Anna Ebonyi State Chapter. I'm very happy to be nominated for this award. I'm also glad to be here to receive the award. When I was in the office as the Commissioner for Education, a lot of people always give me award. But this one is very, very interesting because it came when I'm no more in the office. I'm very glad that you've remembered my contributions to the development of education in Ebonyi State. I will continue to do more. When our brother from the F9 talked of the university strike, it's something that every right-thinking individual in this country should be worried about. And that's why I want to appeal to us not to leave politics. When we leave politics, we pay a lot of prices for doing that. People who have nothing to do with leadership, mediocres, then take over and treat us the way they like. Not minding how dangerous or risky the game may be in this part of the world. It is a risk that is worth taking. I'm not here to preach political party. But right now we have candidates who are all struggling to become our number one citizen. Like the President of Nigeria. We have to look very well and pick the man that will make education to be education indeed. We cannot continue to move this way. It's not only Wike. Wike has nothing to do with this very problem. We talk of the ministers who are under this administration. We talk of Mr. President, who has all his children abroad studying while we are here. Even the little education that is not even of quality, they should allow us to have. We can't have it again. And that is the problem. We are now recruiting, let's say, Boko Haram, bandits everywhere. Crimes everywhere because of that. And even when the university starts and start, a lot of them may not be back. Some are already learning how to steal online. And then, if they continue this way, tell me the type of leaders we have tomorrow. On this note, I want to thank Anna for this. This way we are going. I'm happy that we have the students here. They will learn from this and then choose the right career to follow and help us tomorrow. Tomorrow they will be the leaders, we will be down. Like when Nelson Mandela was sick, you see thousands of South Africans with cards praying for him because of the way he fought for their rights. That was a man who was imprisoned for 10,000 days, 27.5 years, and he remained there. He never gave up until he came out to become the president of South Africa. May God bless his soul. May God bless Anna Ebonyi State. May God help Nigeria to be a country that we shall all be proud of. I would like to register with Anna Ebonyi State as a member. And also an author. If I know what it will take me to be a full member, I will do that from today. Thank you very much. When I came in, I saw the eldest man here. In my manner, I greeted others. I didn't stretch my hand. But in my place, it is an elder that will stretch his hand before you will not bring your own. But I greeted him. So for his scholar, I will give him 10,000 naira. That one is not for Anna. It's for his own scholar. May God bless you, sir. May God continue to keep you for us. In Jesus' name.
We want to go to another very important dignitary in today's event. It's a masquerade of sorts. Anna Mason, one of the movers and shakers of the literary world as far as this firmament is concerned. Known both nationally and internationally. An internationally acclaimed critic, writer, and teacher. A winner of the Carnegie Foundation, the United States of America. A successful supervisor of many postgraduate students. An established teacher, a mother, a grandmother. One who does not believe that women should be relegated to the back door or to the lower rungs. Please, permit me to welcome one of the pillars. In fact, if you talk of pillars of this association, if you count him, count her, you count maybe 2 or 3 others. It is my honor to, on behalf of our association, call upon Professor Gloria Tobeshubu Monica Emesue to come and receive our little token of support or appreciation for all that she has done and continues to do, not only for our association, but for our members, both in their immediate families, both in their extended families, both to their children, and she continues to do. We welcome Professor GMT. Mr. Chairman, please.
Please, I want to announce the honor of...
Thank you. This is just a token of our appreciation to you for your exceptional service to the association and to us all. Talking about Prof, there's so much to be said, but for want of time, Prof received from the Association of Nigerian Authors an exceptional service award in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the development of education and creativity. Thank you. Congratulations.
We are moving on. It's now the time to equally mention another pillar of education in Ebonyi State. One who has provided support to so many students, especially the indigent ones, both from within his local government, Ebonyi State, and even those who are not from Ebonyi State. We have noticed the kind of unrelenting support he has continued to give in that direction and in other areas of human endeavor. It is our honor to call upon Chief Engineer Elias Mbam, ably represented by Engineer Obinna Udemwe, to come and receive the special honor from Anna for all the esteemed Honorable has done for humanity. Thanks. Mr. Chairman.
Received from the Association of Nigerian Authors Distinguished Service Award in appreciation of your humanitarian interventions and also public service. Congratulations.
Mr. Chairman, Professor J.T. Bezohe, the standing chairman, my friends here, guests, everyone, Chairman of Anna, I am delighted to be here today and to say that Engineer Elias Mbam is one man whose shoes are so massive that it is unthinkable for me to stand here to represent him because my very tiny feet cannot fit in his shoes. So when he was written, notifying him of this honor, he expressed delight that it is coming from a body of writers. And he has asked me to tell him that God willing, he will become the governor of the state come 2023. And that he should hold me responsible at that time because he is going to partner with Association of Nigerian Authors to promote creativity in the states. So like that, you should hold me to them. So I'm telling you to put chain in my feet there so that I'll remind you, but it is going to be done. I want to thank you. I want to say that we're going to partner with Anna. We're going to support you. And not hesitate at any time to call on us if you need any assistance. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Engineer for. We're almost winding down the whole ceremony. Yes, it is to announce the presence or arrival of Mr. Onyekashi Ilu, a broadcaster with Federal Radio Corporation, Nigeria, a seasoned broadcaster and master of ceremony. So it is our pleasure to have you on this, Mr. Kashielu. We probably had him on our list a while ago, Dr. Bismarck Kunya. I don't know whether he's still around. He's of the Federal Michael Obara University, Department of History, Umudike. We want to opportunity to introduce and honor a big masquerade. In fact, the biggest masquerade for the day. We want to honor Papa Odekara and Nego Abo. And we have called no other person than the orator of the Alex Ekweme Federal University in the person of Dr. John Otto to handle that ceremony, please. Thank you, sir.
It's an honor to do this job in honor of Hori Gabriel Abo. It was a privilege to review his memoirs on the 17th April, Easter Sunday, 2022. He's my uncle. Not only that, he's a man highly respected and regarded in Ebonyi, my hometown. We respect him, we adore him, we honor him. He's a great man in all respects. In fact, his sobriquet is encyclopedia. What do you do for an encyclopedia? I thought you should appreciate it for that. In fact, I had to stay till this moment because of him, or else I would have left a while ago because of other crowded programs. But I am honored to do this work in his honor. And I say, sir, I want to continue from where I stopped on the 17th April before I hand this over to you. Your memory is very rich. I keep learning every day as I ponder some of the things you wrote about in that work. One thing I want to leave as food for thought, especially for the younger generation, is the honesty with which you wrote that book, or the ideas you espoused in that book. You are not like some contemporary critics, or teachers, or students, who are into what I called some years ago paddy criticism. Rub my back, I rub your back. The kind of culture we have in Nigerian politics that's crept into the academia, unfortunately so. Where merit is no more merit, excellence is no more excellence. What we have is now cronyism, just like we have politics of prebendalism in the society as well. You know what you did in that book, sir? You didn't spare your own father. You commended your mother quite right for her steadfastness. But I also understood from that book how you were able to dissect your father's activities in buying titles. I'm made of fear from Ehubo here. Actually, I'm so Ehubo Tiko. And he certainly told us how his father saved a lot of money to buy those titles. And he was asking in that book, with the benefit of hindsight, what is the profit of those titles? Especially when he departed, there was little he left behind even for his own burial. That is the scholar here, Elder Hori Abo. And I recommend him towards the kind of knowledge and wisdom that he embodies, as it were. There are some other nuggets I picked from that book, but I just want to limit it to some of this and to say you're truly a great man, a great soul. And in a world, if we have elders like you, our world will be a better place. He never took bribe or received. He insisted, even when he was the only man outstanding or standing at a point, he insisted not to compromise with the evil. The governor of Ebonyi State, Sam Babe, gave them 100,000 naira, That was in the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken, or early 80s, yes. When they were building Sambakwe Airport in Imo, the 100,000, can you quantify it today? The value. And when they had done some work, he also donated the same amount to Ehubo Technical College that they pioneered. And you know what? When some of the initial work had been done, they said, let's share the money. The kind of language you hear in all these parties today, share the money. But thank goodness for P2B, from consumption to production. That's wherever I kind of get at. I hope you all know. That's where we all are. The philosophy is what guys all together. That's where we are. I'm not moving. And Chifane Gabo was the only man standing and said, we're not going to share this money. So, before P2B, we know they give Chichi, there was a no, we know they give Chichi before him. That's the man here. He said, if you like do anything, we're not going to release this money. They took him to court, did everything, until it was fully agreed that that money would be brought and invested in infrastructure in Ehubo Technical College. I think. So, sir, I congratulate you. Anywhere I see you, it's commendation, commendation, commendation. I imagine that's why you're still alive today, sir. That's why you're alive. Because people Bareka got up, everyone has said, Irani. That's who he is. Check the history. I said in that review that in the past 5 decades in Ehubo, he has featured prominently as an elder statesman, as an opinion holder in that area. To date, as we speak to you. It's on this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that I am honored to present this distinguished service award to Hori G.A. Agwo today, July 2022. Thank you, sir. We cannot thank you enough. We pray the Lord will bless you, grant you longer life. We want you to hit the mark of 100 plus. You know my grandmother, you know, sir, my grandmother, who's your own auntie. That's true. She died just 2006, and she was over 115 years. My grandmother, his own auntie. So, sir, that you're 89 is more now compared to that. So, we're still expecting to get to that point. Thank you, sir. The teacher's teacher, the great writer, the journalist, what do I call you? The elder. Hori, you could not go. Dr. Sir, Idiken, I hope they tell you. Ebonyi, who they tell you? Now you put Dr.
Thank you very, very much. You said I am 89 years young. March 31st this year was the 35th anniversary of my retirement from public service. So I was pleasantly surprised that after being out of the classroom and out of education per se, some people remembered me as a pen pusher. Thanks be to God for that. I've always grown the idea that if you don't do what people can talk about what other people do. By the grace of God, I happen to be both of them. So I thank Anna and say that if articles are still required of old people like me, I would like to share my ideas with them. So that the grains, the most that side, see, you are seeing today will develop into very big trees. Like you said earlier, a few months ago, I launched my autobiography with the title My Journey Through Life. I am donating 2 copies of it to Anna. And then for each of the people at this table, I give them 1 copy for the kids. And I want you to read it, and then you know where I make mistakes, please take correction. And it was one of those things. It is, nobody does not make a mistake. But the important thing is to, when you make a mistake, know why you made the mistake and take correction. Because there is this saying that when you miss road, you follow a new road. If you miss road coming to this place, you have known another road to get to this place. So with this, I say thank you to everybody here, particularly to Anna and those who thought it wise to invite me. Thanks be to God, and God bless you.
Item, the Director of Administration, Alex Ebonyi Federal University Teaching Hospital, Abakaliki, Chief Azubike Callistus Okonkwo. He is ably represented here by Chief Promise Anyam. A round of applause for him, please. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Yes. Let's continue with the award presentation, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy that many of the awardees have noticed that we did not follow the usual route. Ours was like the popular poem entitled The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Has any of you read it? The Road Not Taken. Write it down so that when you go, you look for it and read it. By Robert Frost. So ours was to rather go looking for people who have, in their own individual ways, have been doing things out of their own magnanimity, without the prodding of their office, so to speak. You see the way we have called a few awardees that have left this place, including Papa, that has come all the way from Africa because of this. He retired 35 years ago. It is not easy. So we have picked people from different walks of life, men, women, who have distinguished themselves, so to speak. And the next in line is another, because some of you are already looking at it, that is it all male affair. There are equally many other distinguished females in our midst who have been deemed worthy. Another is a lady who has labored for close to 40 years in the United States of America. But what she now does in the past couple of 1 or 2 decades is to come every year, maybe 2 times, 3 times a year, to come with a medical team from the United States of America to give free medical services, both for those who have eye problems, those who have speech problems, those who have sight problems and all that. Just name it. And lately, they noticed that they were having challenges in the course of identifying or treating such patients. They will not have the requisite equipment or hotel environment needed, hospital environment needed to complete such treatments. And eventually they will end up referring cases they ordinarily could handle within a very short period of time. So they now decided to come down to Ebonyi State, Officer Road, for instance, especially at, to be precise, at Afiku, and establish a state-of-the-art hospital known and called Center of Hope Hospital. Center of Hope Hospital hosts any kind of medical equipment you can think of, even those you can't find in our hospitals here. They have found it necessary to get those things state of the art, brand new, and they have equipped that hospital. to make healthcare accessible to the needy, especially those poor ones, the old ones from Ebonyi State and the states around.
Session to him, also to her here. Please receive this day a Distinguished Service Award from the Association of Nigerian Authors in appreciation of your outstanding humanitarian interventions and contributions to the improvement of health services. Congratulations.
I must really appreciate the organizers of this event, very commendable. But I believe seriously that to whom much is given and much is expected. In as much as my MD, the founder of Central Focus, is not present here, but she sent her wishes, she sent her congratulations. She appreciates the honor done her. Central Focus is ultra-modern hospital. We fully digitalized equipment, including 4D CT scan, functional. I believe the first in the Southeastern states. So it's a hospital I commend everybody to access. We have over 15 consultants in different health challenges, and it is not a day's business. We thank you very much for this honor. Definitely, she's going to appreciate it and appreciate the organizers. Thank you very much, sir.
A prolific writer, newspaper columnist, former advisor to Governor Sam Obinyemu, former advisor to Governor Martin Eleshi, legal luminary, political activist. Please, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to call up to the stage Chief Barrister John Onwe to come and receive a special award from the Association of Nigerian Authors for all the services he has rendered to humanity. He especially has donated his special library by name Hope Bay to this branch, which we use for our monthly readings. Please, a round of applause for him. He is such a wonderful young lawyer, very unassuming, quiet, but very prolific in writing. You're welcome, sir. Mr. Chairman, please.
Barrister, we are happy. It is our honor and innermost pleasure to give you this award today, present this award to you today. By saying the one she has said, he has only scratched his neck and not killed it, because we know so much what you have done for Anna Ebonyi, both as the advisor to the government there. Every reading, you perform magic so that we'll be comfortable. Today, we want to appreciate all you have done for us. May you receive this Distinguished Service Award from the Association of Nigerian Authors in appreciation of your outstanding contributions to the development of education. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, other distinguished guests, Papa, thank you for giving me your book. I read it. I will come back to appreciate it. Thank you. Anna is quite a good place we can be. One is that if we become an Anna member, we will be able to attend its conferences, especially the annual conference, where you meet all those great authors you have been hearing about, so and so many others. You meet them at a very, very personal level. Of course, if you attend and become a member of forum. We have very fine, resource.
The chairman of Association of Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, Ebonyi State Chapter, Associate Professor Ebonyi, sometime into our midst. I chose to go and sit at the back so that I will not notice him. We have cited him, sir. Please, your attention is needed at the high table. Please come over, authentic chair. A round of applause for him. Distinguished young man, another man who has done so well by using both his office to impact humanity. He has assisted a good number of students by providing for their academic needs. In fact, the story came to us one day when they say he was going back from a particular night, early morning walk. And then, before he entered close to his house, he saw some students who were returning from going back home at such an unusual hour. Many of them like that, secondary school students. So he called them and asked them where they were going, that it was not yet time for school to promise. Anyam, welcome, sir.
Chief Callistus Azumike received from the Association of Nigerian Authors this award in appreciation of your laudable humanitarian interventions and astute administrative service. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to appreciate this noble organization for recognizing some of our members.
Chidi Mwafo, who is the current Director of ICT Services, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Abuja. He, for one reason or the other, a round of applause for him. All of us know the duty, the INEC schedule for today or for this week. All roads lead to Osun State. So he has communicated us diligently and he has been in touch with us through phones and through text messages, telling us the importance of this award to him, and that even if he is not present, the person that is acolyte and good friend, Chief Sunday Anoku, is standing in to represent, to receive the award on his behalf. Chief Sunday Anoku had come here earlier on, where he spilled both money and cash. Please, sir, can you come forward and receive the award on behalf of Chief Omenife? Chief Omenife 1 of Udiu. Well done, sir. Mr. Chairman, please.
May you receive this Distinguished Service Award from the Association of Nigerian Authors in appreciation of your outstanding public service. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. MC, for also recognizing what we have done in the country, knowing full well that we are not from the state. Thank you so much. I will, by this, convey your goodwill to my principal, my friend and ally, Engineer Chidi Mwafo, whom I have come here today to represent. I want to assure you that anytime our attention is needed to uplift the image and name of this noble body, we will not hesitate to answer you. Thank you, everybody.
This
ritual of unveiling the grace so that you have some kind of calories of energy through imaginative thinking. So let's give her the microphone to appreciate, to unveil the grace.
Good afternoon all, professors, elders, every other protocol we observe, and our young ones. I'm glad to be here, and I'm also glad for this very body, Anna. Somehow, I've been benefiting from this body. I've been benefiting.
Jointly in 2011, won the NLNG Literary Prize for Literature, Children's Literature category. The award was, I think it was worth 30 million. Can you remember 30 million naira? Yes. That's what she won in that year, 2011. She's not here, but she's here in spirit. She has asked us to send his greetings to you. The branch of Anna to where she belongs, she's a member of Anna, Ebonyi State Chapter. We have identified with her over the years since she located here to continue in her academic service. So she has been so wonderful to us, helping us in many things through our academic exercises, through our writing and all that. We are talking of no other person other than Professor G.M.T. Emezue. Professor Akashi Ezibo. Sorry, I was mesmerized by her presence. I just came into this public. So, Prof, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Nukuma has entered into our midst. So we're talking of no other person other than Professor Akashi Adimora Ezibo. So we are proud to honor her today, and she has asked me to receive her own award for her.
He would send his token of appreciation to the association. So I'm glad that he has been recognized. I think I leave the rest of the statements for him when he will reach out to us. Thank you and God bless.
Yeah, thank you very much.
On behalf of my fellow students, my juniors and my classmates, we are so happy. In fact, we can't define our happiness. It is our pleasure to be here today, and it's also a privilege to stay with great people like you. It is a privilege to stay with awesome people that pass through levels to get here. And for us to hear from you people, it is a very good honor. We like it. We are happy about it. And we want to assure you that everything you've taught us today, we will practice and also enlighten our fellow students about it. And we also try to put it into practice. Thank you very much. It's our honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Holy Ghost Secondary School.
My name is Ebonyi. I am a student of Holy Ghost Secondary School in Ebonyi. I'm in SS2 here. I'm delighted and overwhelmed with joy for attending this kind of program. And I would like to thank every one of us here present for attending this occasion. I love the books we met, and a lot of clarity in the book. And our library or our school library, we get to it. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. I call on the
Simon and the name of my school is Transfiguration Seminar. I'm in SS2. We are very happy today to be in your midst. Praise people. We express our gratitude on also the school management. We promise you today that we will never forget what you have imparted in us. We will not depart in us. We will always try our best to make sure that we communicate the same knowledge to others. We thank you and pray that the Lord will grant you grace to continue with the good work that you are doing. That at the end, the name of the Lord will be glorified in Jesus' name.
I call on the Fides International School.
Good day, every one of us here. It is a great pleasure and a gratitude to stand on the list today and say I thank our management that invite us to this program today to witness it. I say today we are going to contribute immensely on running this program to witness it. Thanks you all.
God bless you. I think at this point, yeah.
Yes, Dr. Mosu. He's the DA of Alex Equipment University Hospital, just arrived. He has received an award today. The award has been received for you. And you unveiled a book. But if you are now here in person, it will not be a crime if you further unveil the book.
Thank our distinguished professor and our distinguished ASU chairman and other members of the high table. Also, my gratitude goes to all those who we have given awards today. You know, they say the prize for an award is that you do more. Having recognized what you have been doing, we want you to continue in that good state. Thank you for giving us your time. The books we have given you, don't use them to decorate your libraries. Read them, because there are ideas in the book, and those ideas will make you great. I want to also thank, in a special way, the cameraman, the video recorders, other people present, and also my colleagues who have helped to put this event together. I say thank you all. And in the spirit of the moment, I say, as you go back, you shall get home safely. As you go back, you shall meet the people you left at home safely. And we pray also that this association will grow from strength to strength, while Ebonyi State and Nigeria will also grow from strength to strength. Thank you so much.